I've been zoning, I've been zoning.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a new day. Welcome to a new install. So today, I think we're gonna get in the engine bay a little bit to take care of another issue from another video that I told y'all about. That, you know, we trying to make the engine bay look clean and nice, and what I have to install today, man, this thing is beautiful, and the quality of it, well, when you see the brand, you'll know the amount of quality that it has. But man, I can't wait to put this thing in there. And then I may even talk to y'all about a part that would complement it as well. But I'm gonna tell you, but I'll tell you why I'm probably not gonna get it. I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the install. Let's go over to the bench. Well, everybody, this is what we got. I got the Cobb pulley cover / engine cover for the engine bay, man. And this thing, dude, oh, it looks so good. I mean, look at this thing, dude. I mean, that thing right there, it looks good. That's like perfect, dude. Golly. I mean, the backside, yeah. But yeah, this is what we got. We're gonna put this on, and pretty much everything that came in the box, you know, of course, with everything, you got the Cobb license plate cover, a couple of stickers, and thank you to Matt. Seems like Matt is doing all the work over at Cobb, man, because you always get these cars and it says Matt on it. But I digress. The other thing it comes with this little cushion, this little pad with, you know, it's got a sticky side to it, and I'm assuming that's going to be to go underneath here to kind of protect the stuff around the alternator. But we'll check that out whenever it's time to put that on there. We can kind of figure out where exactly we need to put that. It comes with 3 of these little washers and 3 of these bolts, which these are 4mm bolts, and they'll pretty much go in these 3 slots right here. They fit right there, so we'll go ahead and put that in there. And it comes with 2 replacement 10mm bolts. Comes with 2 brackets, and this bracket right here, and then I'll show you where those are going to go here in a minute. Now, the tools you're going to need for that, for me, I'm going to need this, because you remember I had the Torque Solutions cover on there, so I had to modify some stuff. Plus, when I put my AOS on, I had to do something else too, so I'm going to have to cut a couple of zip ties with this. Then you need a ratchet and a 10mm socket, or you can be a 10mm wrench, and a 4mm Allen socket. Now, my bag of pop clips I'm gonna have to figure out which one I need, because like I said, when I had to cut those, you're gonna have to use the pop clips, and I'm thinking I put the pop clips I took off the car in here, but we'll see here in a second. So now let's move on over to the car. All right, so here we go. We're in the engine bay. So now the reason why I have these is for these things right here. This is coming from the AOS. From the factory, there was 2 pop clips here that held in the bracket that held on the thing to the PCV valve. But we're going to remove these. Get that off. Put that to the side. All right. That should be the end of that. So now all we need to do is, we really don't have to do much there. Okay, so now the reason why we removed that is because we're going to have some brackets that are going to have to go right. The bracket is going to go there, and that bracket is this one right here. So that's pretty much going to sit just like this here, and it should fit underneath. And that was an absolute lie. That's going to fit right here on top here. So now, in order to get that in there, we're going to have to find some pop clips that would help make that a possibility. So let me make sure. I think this is the one, if I'm not mistaken. Does that fit in there? Yep, it does. And it does fit through here too. So that's the one. So now let's see if I'm lucky enough to find the second one to this. So let's put that one over there. And all right, so let me show you what I came up with. So I'm probably gonna have to wind up ordering a pop clip kit because in order to get this install done, I had to steal one from right here. It's actually the same size, the screw in type, but they're kind of hard to come out of here. So I'm gonna order a kit that has different sizes in it, so I can kind of replace this one and then replace this one with the same type. But for now, we have 2 of these type screw types, and I believe these would fit in. They fit in there pretty good through both of them. So let's go ahead and get those in. If not, my only other option is to zip tie it down. I can zip tie that and that down, but I don't want to do that. I want to do this. So we're gonna put that in there, and then we're gonna put this one in here. There we go. Now we got both of those in there. So we'll screw this one down. All right. So now we're good to go there. Now the next thing we have to do is we have to take this bracket off. So these are 10mm bolts. We're gonna pop this one off. And you know, make sure one thing that you like, that I like to do, is whatever product that I get that I replace on the car, I use the actual box that all that equipment came in, and I try and put all the stock parts right in that box, that way then I know where they are, and I stockpile them in my little storage shed. So if anything ever happens, I need to put something back on, I can just put it back on, and all the parts that came with it will be in there. But here we go. There's these 2 10mm bolts and this in there. So we're gonna push this to the side here. And then it's time to put this bracket on. So right now that is where that bracket goes. So what's gonna happen is we're gonna turn this way. So the same hole where you took that first bolt out, everything's gonna go back in the stock locations. You're just replacing the bracket with this one, and that's gonna sit right there just like that. Now, that is where the 2 supplied 10mm bolts come from. I am really having a bad time saying millimeter. But anyway, we're gonna put this in. So I'm just gonna start the bolt in here a little bit. If I can get it to start. Who knows, man? We might be using the stock bolts again. No, we're not. We good. Okay. And then we'll put this one in here. Alrighty. And from there, we'll just tighten these bad boys down. Alright. We're right where we want to be there. And right where we want to be there. So now we got the brackets on. We'll put that over to the side there. And now at this point is where we want to make sure all of our holes are going to line up here. So there's our 1 and there's the 2. So that everything lines up like it should. So now this is where we're going to have our issue with vibration. So since that's there, we're going to put this right there, and let's see how that performs on there. Oh yeah, there we go. That's good. So basically, because I got this right here, we're gonna put it like where it covers that and that at. So what I can probably do here is I'm gonna leave this sitting here, And then I'm gonna pull this off, and I'm just gonna lay this on top of there because it's already gonna be covering that and that. That way then I make sure I get it in the right spot. Worst come to worst, I can always try and find some more of this sort of material and tape it to the bottom of that, to the bottom of the whole thing. So now let's put this and this right here. And then let's line these screws up here. And then there. And there we go. We got them on there, so now let's just mash it on there without scratching up the carbon fiber side. And then there we go. All of that's on there is conformed, good to go. All we got to do now is just put this on. Let's put our bolts in. Let's start them. So we're gonna just put a couple of threads on there just to get it started. Well, if we can get it started. Okay, there we go. And we'll put this one in, get it started. And I just now noticed this on these little washers that's on here. It has a C on there for Cobb, man. That's a nice little detail they threw in there, man. If y'all can see that. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. Got that little C on there. But let's go. Let's put it on here. Gonna grab our 4mm Allen wrench. Tighten it in there the rest of the way. Make sure we're on there tight. You don't want to over tighten it, but you want it to where at least this thing ain't gonna go nowhere. It's not gonna back out due to vibration. And there it is. Let me get that out of there. And there's our new pulley / engine cover. Look at that. That thing looks nice. Oh, shoots, man. Well, like I say, this was an easy install, man. Not that bad, pretty quick. And just being that easy, and it did that much to the engine bay. Now, I remember I told y'all there's another part that Cobb just came out with that will complement this. And that is the they have a carbon fiber. They have the carbon fiber airbox for the STI, the red line. Well, they have a red line version for the WRX now. It just came out. And it's pretty much the same thing, same style carbon fiber. It's got the little Cobb symbol, and the Cobb symbol is like right here. So it being there, and then the rest of this is all carbon fiber, and it's got like a little circular thing there. I might link it in the description, that way that y'all can kind of, you know, click on it, look at it, and see what you think. But let me tell you why. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna get it, but it's not gonna be first on my list, and I'm still gonna be on the fence about getting it. Tell you why. Now, even though it's beautiful, the thing looks super nice. It's $700 though, dog. $700. I'm like, yo, bruh, for $700, you best be guaranteeing me at least 15 to 20 horsepower, boom, dude. Right off the, I mean, guaranteed. I mean, I throw it on there, boom. I'm like, the butt dyno's like, hell yeah, dog. But you know, it gives you a little boost, but it's good quality. Don't get me wrong. But god dang, $700 for air intake. I like your car, but god dang, but just because I want to make everything in the engine bay look decent and similar, I may get it, maybe. But if I do, it's gonna be the last thing. It's gonna be after I do the main major things. You know, that's more of like a cosmetic thing. It gives you a little slight performance, but you know, whatever. Anyway, I don't want this. I'm already rambling on and tripping, but I want to thank all of y'all for taking the time out to watch the video. If you made it to the end of the video, man, thank you. And make sure we like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification. Make sure you hit all so you can get notified whenever I put out a new video. So until the next time, y'all know what we do, man. Peace.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, daughter has gonna yagi, her brain fried. My lady papa Zenny, other lady popping Molly, why she waiting on me? Yog in my area, yog in my area. Keep on heading if you want, I drive it like you know. I don't wanna hear you, 지겹잖아 이제 넌 like I'm Bango, cutting my hair.